There are some moments in our lives that shape us into who we are and what we believe. Moments in my life has led me to believe that if you are open and vulnerable to a trusted friend or family, it can not only change theirs, but your life for the better. I was diagnosed with depression in 7th grade and have been struggling with it ever since. My mother battles with it too, and in her life she has come to terms with her mental illness and has become a mental health advocate through the internet, family and friends, and other people who need help. She is open about her depression and her other struggles she has in her life. I realized through my mother's example that being open about your hardships can help others through theirs because of your experience. Over the summer, my family and I go to Washington to visit my grandparents. My brother and I have made our best friends there and have become an adopted part of the community. I clicked well with one girl and we have been close friends ever since. Leading up to the summer of 2018, I had been more and more open about my depression. The practice led me to be open about it with her when I could tell she was struggling. My friend was surprised about how exposed I was. No one she had met had ever been that vulnerable. In return, my friend told me about her trials and how she was feeling depressed. The closer we got, the more we talked about how we were feeling. I shared with her my positive therapy experience and how vital medicine had been in my life. She noticed what it had done to my life and wanted herself to get better. My friend was open to anything because she was tired of being depressed. Once summer was over, I went back to the Valley of the Sun while she stayed in Washington. Over time, she had the opportunity to go to therapy regularly and eventually take medication. Now she is a completely changed person. Before, she felt like she had dug herself a hole and could not get out, but therapy and medication helped build a ladder to climb out. Ever since then, we have both struggled, even with therapy and medication. Before, she could not even handle herself, but with these tools, she can also help me with my trials. We rely on each other because we know what the other person is feeling. Whenever we are going through a hard time, we come together and support each other. She has helped me overcome the hardest times and the darkest nights, all because I decided to be vulnerable.